Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you for joining me, Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream. Um, this live stream is a bit of a special live stream, folks, and it's a bit of a dilemma that I've been having in my head. I was going to make this into a video and post it on the channel, and I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to do it live so everybody can see there's no special trickery, there's no hidden agenda, there's no BS, and everything is there for you all to see and comment on and ask me any questions on. So that's why I decided to do this as a live stream rather than make it a 30-minute video and post it on the channel, because I want your feedback, I want your input, and I'm going to explain the reasons why I'm going to be why I'm doing this to you as we go along. So first off, I'm just going to say a couple of hellos, folks, not too many, and get straight into the show. And first off is Robert Mac Media says, good evening, Cooper. Hope you and the wife are doing well. Thank you, Robert. We are. Robert Mac Media says, like number one, he is the first one to hit the thumbs up. And I'd like to give a special shout out also to everybody that was at last night's meet and greet. Fantastic to meet you all. We had, I want to say, between 30 and 40 people there, and quite a few new subscribers that had just come to Thailand. So thank you. It was a pleasure to meet each and every one of you. And all those that have bought us coffees over the last week, and super thanks. Thank you all as well for doing that. It's highly appreciated. It helps me pay for my gas to get around and make these wonderful videos for you. Scott Geen says, hi, Cooper. Hope you are well from New Zealand. Yes, I am. Thank you for coming on here. Tony Montana says, good evening, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke, and Jackie. Was fantastic to meet you all last night, and thank you. It was fantastic to meet you. And those that are watching right now on the live stream, the 50 people that are watching, see that little picture of Tony Montana right here? Well, that was taken 20 years ago. He looks a lot different than what he does right there. He looks like Pirates from the Caribbean star. But no, he is a fantastic guy, and it was great meeting you, Tony. Brooke Schneider, likewise, Tony. Vincent says, hey, have you ever considered putting your show on a podcast? Yeah, I have actually, Vincent. And in my mind, one thing that I would love to do going forward is make a second channel on YouTube as a podcast and go over world events, topic that's really close to my heart and everything that's going out in the world. I'm seriously thinking about it. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but it would involve me buying a microphone setup, professional microphone setup, and all that, which I'm quite happy to do. And it's something that I'm considering. I don't know if I'm going to do it. One day I wake up and I'm like, yeah, I want to do this. Next day I wake up and I'm like, nah, it could be too much work. But we'll see. Who knows? Who knows what the future shows has for us? Eric Lewis says, hello, Coop. I finally made it to Thailand from Albania last month. Loving it so far. Great, Lewis. Great. Thank you for coming on to today's live stream. Malcolm Hawken, another great guy right there. Good day, Teen Coops. Cheers for an awesome night at Fraser's. And thank you for that, Malcolm. And I wonder, are your ears burning? Because Darlene actually was talking to me today about you and said she thinks that you'd be a great guest to have on our live stream. Would you be willing to do it? I'm asking you live on air. See if you're man or you're chicken, buddy. I know you're a good man on the go-kart track. Let's see if you're man enough to come on and do a live stream with us. New Wave says, good morning, Coop and Darlene, and all in Cooper Villa. Thank you for that, New Wave. Michael Susie says, good morning, Cooper. Good morning, Michael. Andrew Sinoic says, good day, guys. Great to see you all today. I'm curious. 53 years old and in good shape, no issues. What can I roughly expect to pay in health insurance per month? Thank you, Cooper. I'm 1 year older than you, and I am type 2 diabetic, so I have a pre-existing condition, and my medical insurance here in Thailand costs me $2,000 a year, and that is with zero deductible. So you could expect to be paying that or less. Todd Pownall says, nice meeting you and everyone else last night. Thanks. And thank you, Todd. Great to meet you too, brother. Alda Cece, hey guys, greetings from Montreal. Greetings, Al. Thank you for coming on and joining the live stream. Couple more, and then I'm gonna get straight into today's topic. Tony Montana says, so you're funny, mate. And thanks. You're welcome. No problem there. And Alfa Romeo says, good morning, Coop, Darlene, Brooke, and Jackie. Hope everyone is doing well. Coop, great condo video yesterday. And that was a fantastic one. Yes, I was going to bring that up later in the live stream. But I'll just touch on it very, very briefly, folks, because I know everybody's dying to see what I got to say today. It was a 4-bedroom condominium on the beach, Jomtien Beach. And the price was just super fantastic. 59,000 baht a month. 1,700. It was under $1,700 once you take off the discount from 65. So fantastic. It was like 16,000, maybe 15,080, something like that. $1,580. Sorry, to get my math right in my head. And I had so many requests about that one and saying, please, Cooper, please make some more. We'll see what we can do on the channel. And Malcolm Hawkins says, yeah, mate, I would do a live stream with you. There you go, laughing out loud emoji there. Great, we're going to have you on as a special guest. Al Black Ops says, good evening, Cooper and Darlene. Thank you, Al, for coming on and joining us. And last comment goes to Andrew Shinmoik, a throwback for you, Coop. I will guard everything within the limits of my post and quit my post only when properly relieved. There, yeah, I remember that in the Army. And Michael Halsey, hi to the team at moment in Canberra. It's 3 degrees Celsius, heading to -3. Wow, that is snow weather. Snow weather tends to come in at 2 to 3 degrees Celsius, folks. So, yeah, that is definitely snow weather. Now, let's get into today's live stream. And the reason I decided to make this video is my channel's growing. It's growing way faster than I ever could have predicted that it would grow. And we're at 13,800 subscribers, almost 13,900, about to hit the big 14,000. If you're watching on the live stream and your comments aren't popping up, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Wait 60 seconds. Your comments will come straight up and I'll read them out live on air. I'm just putting that out quickly so that if you guys want to join in on the chat, you're more than welcome to do so. And there's zero charge for you subscribing to the channel. So anyways, we started our YouTube channel the end of June last year. Okay, so we're coming up to almost 1 year. We're at 11 months now since we started our YouTube channel. And we got monetized on the 14th of July. That's how quick it was. It was literally less than 3 weeks, just under 3 weeks. And once you get monetized, you get paid by YouTube, by YouTube site that's called AdSense. Okay, best way to describe it to you. That's where your paychecks come from. It's a site called AdSense. Okay, and hold on one second, Darlene. I got a bit of feedback coming. Can you please turn that down? Okay, sorry, folks. So we get paid by AdSense. Okay. And once you get monetized, it takes several weeks. You got to get a PIN number. You got to set up a bank account, all that. So what I did is I set up a US dollar account here in Thailand. I have a Thai baht account. I have a US dollar account. And anyways, when I set up the dollar account, they said to me to have a dollar account here in Thailand or a euro account or a Canadian dollar, Australian dollar account, that you needed to have a minimum of 1,000 US dollars balance in there to set up the account. So I took $1,000 in baht, the equivalent of, exchanged it and gave it to them, and they opened my US dollar account. Okay. We didn't get our first payment from YouTube until August was when we got our first payment. And I'm going to go through with you our payments and also the amount that YouTube takes from us in tax, because they do tax us. And there's a difference on YouTube. in regards to in Thailand that you're either you use YouTube as a hobby or you're earning on YouTube, okay, and you're making a living. All right, so there's a certain YouTuber in Bangkok. Sure, some of you have seen his video. He's made several videos. He's a American lawyer in Bangkok. He's made several videos about YouTubers need to be careful out there and what they're doing, because if you're doing it as a hobby, you're okay. But if you're making YouTube as a business, as a living, you're actually breaking Thai law unless you have a work permit, number one, or a business license, number two. Those are the two things that you have to have if you're making YouTube a living in Thailand. So I'm not, and that's why I'm making today's video. All right, this live, and I'm doing it on a live stream, so there's nothing hidden, and you all can see it from your own eyes of everything that I'm saying to you is true. So here we go. I'm going to start right here. So this, our first YouTube that we got in payment in August was for the period of July 1st to the 31st of July. And it was in the amount of $203 right there. I'm going to put it there for you to see. $203.73. I'm going to go now to our next payment, which we received in September, August 1st to August 31st. And I'll just explain it to you there so you can see everything. Now, here we go. I'm going to try and get this right there. Babe, can you get rid of Michael Halsey's comment so everybody can see this?
Wait.
Oh, she's just going to come over here and sort this out so that I can get the banner down. Okay, there we go. Sorry, folks. I know how to do it for future reference. Okay, so here you go. You can see here, U.S. Tax withholding. So I'm paying U.S. tax for my YouTube channel, and so I am paying American tax for it. You can see that I paid $35.11 in tax, and that I'd earned $168. So I was supposed to get 203. They took $35 there, and I got 168, and that's my balance brought forward. Okay, going on to the next page. Here we go. The next page here. This is for the month of September, folks. So starting balance is down here at the bottom, 580. All right. Here's my earning amount. There's my tax, and that's what I actually got paid, $482.30. Going on to the next page. I have no problem showing all of this, folks. You can see there what I paid in tax, $168.32. YouTube paid me $770.54 for the month. Moving on for November 1st to November 30th, which I got paid in December, folks. Okay, you can see here where my finger is. Balance brought forward $913.38. I paid $161 right there in tax, U.S. tax, and I received after tax right there. There's the amount, $752.38. Okay, so that's December right there, folks. Now, for the month of December, 1st to the 31st, which we receive a month after. Everyone is always a month after. And right here, you can see my starting balance, $871.94. Now, keep track of the starting balance, folks, because I never spent a single penny of all the money I've earned on YouTube. Not one penny. There's no withdrawals. I'll show you my statement in a second. So I paid $156.56 tax, received $715.38 US dollars in that I paid in tax there. Only a couple pages left, almost done here. So for the month of January, we got paid in February for it from January 1st to January 31st, you can see there I paid $122.85 in tax. Let me line that up so you all can see. And I earned $480.10. You can see that's for the period of January. So for the period of February 1st to February 29th, it was a leap year this year. You can see right there, starting balance 715, so still going up. All right, 134.16 I paid in tax, and I got paid from YouTube 581.17. All right, so you can see that right there. And then for March, which we got paid in April, just last month, the last page right here, you can see there's my balance, my starting balance, 135 paid in tax, 514.03 is what we got paid by YouTube. So that is for the month of March. Now let's go to the month of April, April 1st to April 30th, which I should get paid sometime in May. All right. It's normally about the 20th of the month the money goes in from YouTube. So there's my starting balance. $113.31 is what I paid in tax, earned $503.08. So that is my total earnings on YouTube. Now, when YouTube AdSense puts money into my Thai bank account, I get charged by Thai Bank as well. Bangkok Bank, they charge me service fees. They charge me on average $5 for every transaction that goes in. So I'm going to show you my bank book right here, and you're going to see from start to finish in my US dollar bank book. All right, I'm going to bring it up right there. You see on the very first line at the top, that's the 1,000 US dollars I put in there. Now you can see all the payments gone in from YouTube, every single payment for the last 11 months. There is zero withdrawal. You look at the bottom line here, okay, and it's going to show that $4,890.18 is in my US dollar account. Minus the 1,000 that I put in there, I have earned $3,890.18 from YouTube. That's what I've earned in 11 months, folks. And I have paid tax every single month. It's automatically come out, and YouTube automatically deducts it before we get it, folks. So every super thanks that we've got on the channel is included in that amount that YouTube pays us. So I haven't spent a penny from any super thanks that we've got. I haven't spent a penny from any YouTube money that we got. So now you're probably all wondering, Cooper, where are you going with all this? And I'm about to tell you. Okay, where am I going with all this? As my channel grows, it's gotten quite big now, almost at 14,000, like I said earlier. You get bad people come on and comment, okay? And there's people that watch other YouTubers out there, and what they do is they'll like that channel and they don't like yours, which is fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know, I don't say everybody has to like my channel. Some people like other people. All right. It's not a problem for me which channel that you particularly like to watch. But what happens is you get the haters. All right. Oh, you're taking away subscribers from this person's YouTube channel, and you're doing this and you're doing that. And then what they'll do is they're so vindictive, folks. They will call immigration and report you for working in Thailand. Okay. So that's why I brought up the beginning of this, that there's a difference between doing YouTube as a hobby and doing YouTube as a business on a retirement visa here in Thailand. Now, some YouTubers out there, they'll say, if you want to call me, you want to email me, you can email me. If you want a consultation, I'll give you a consultation, but you got to pay me. Okay. I've never asked a single penny from any time anybody emails me and says, Cooper, here's my phone number. I need to talk to you. I got a lot of questions. It's too much to put in an email. Can you please help me and alleviate some of my fears, as I've never been out of my home country? I will speak to them 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour of my time. Every day I'm on the phone, and every single person that I've spoken to can testify that I've never, ever asked them for a single penny. So if a YouTuber out there in Thailand says to you, I do consultations, be very wary, okay? Because they're here on a retirement visa, most of them, and they're breaking the law. I'm not going to. I've had talks with the immigration about this. I've dotted all my I's, I've crossed all my T's, and made sure I'm 100% legal, folks. And I'm saying this to all the bashers out there that want to get my channel closed down because I'm hurting their favorite YouTuber. All right, I'm doing this 100% legal. Your favorite YouTuber is doing these consultations and charging you folks money, okay? And they're breaking the law because they're making an income. I'm not. I'm paid tax on mine. I've kept every penny there. And if the if the Thai immigration comes after me and says, Cooper, we're going to take your money, it's there for them to take. Right here, I'll give them my book tomorrow and say, take every penny, because I've never touched it. You want to take double tax from me, triple tax, quadruple tax, take it all. I don't care. It's here for you to take. So if any of you guys want to report me to immigration out there, the bashers, the haters, go ahead. Report me to immigration. I'm declaring it for everybody to see that I'm running this YouTube channel strictly as a hobby. Every single video that I've made, I paid for my own gasoline. I haven't touched a penny from YouTube since day one. Not a penny from all the super thanks that I've got. I've not touched a single penny. They can have it all if they want, because I said from the beginning, this channel is all about helping people come to Thailand, enjoy the retirement. Okay, so I make zero money from anything. Everything I've ever done, I paid out of my own pocket. This is there so that the Thai government can see, okay, he's not here making business. All right. He's not going out making a 20-page booklet on how to retire in Thailand. And if you email me, I'm going to charge you X amount of money and I'm going to send it to you as a PDF. That's illegal, folks. If you're doing it on a retirement visa, you're illegal. You need a work permit. You need a business license if you're going to go into business. If you're out there filming condominiums and houses and taking commission and all this other stuff, you are illegal. You can't do that, folks. If you're going around showing people cars that, that come out here and say, hey, I'm new here, I need a motorbike, I need a car, and you're taking them out there and you're charging them for your time to go look at cars and motorbikes, and they're paying you for your time, and then all of a sudden you get a car kickback from the car dealer or the motorbike shop, you're illegal. What you're doing is illegal here in Thailand. And that's what I wanted to put out on the show. 100% honesty. And what you see is what you get with Cooper's Thai Adventures. I'm not here to rob anybody. I've shown you my bank. I've shown you what the money is in there. And I've never, ever, ever made a single withdrawal. And that's there because if the tax man wants it, they can have it. Right? I don't care. They can have it. We do trips with subscribers all the time. We did a boat trip to Koh Larn. I paid for the boat. Nobody bought me a single drink. Nobody bought me a meal. Nobody did anything. I paid for it all because I want to give back to the community. I appreciate all the subscribers. Okay. So there you go. I've had my 10 minutes of rant. I've told you where I'm coming from, and I want to be 100% transparent. That way you get the people, you get the trust. So let's move on with the remainder of the show and welcome everybody that's here and get into today's topic if you guys want to chime in. Tommy Lee says, good evening, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke. Good evening, Tommy. New Wave, is it possible to send Mr. Brooke an email? I sent you an email to see if it could be forwarded. I think I did forward that to Brooke, New Wave, and he said that he replied and he to you twice. So check your inbox there. It may have gone to your junk box by accident. St. Moritz, how often do you post videos? 5 days a week, St. Moritz. We post videos 5 days a week. 2 days we do live streams, which are Wednesday and Saturday, so we don't post videos on those.
There's
So
1 month that it's only live streams
and
available.
there was 1 month when Darlene and I both weren't well due to man flu and woman flu and all that good stuff. And we didn't post any videos. We only did live streams because we didn't want anybody else to get infected by us. So we had the cold and flu. Brooke Schneider replied to you, New Wave, there, and says that he replied to you, and check your junk folder. My wife says at New Wave, I believe we already forwarded your email to Brooke. Yes, we did, honey. She's sitting right there on the other side, editing the video for y'all for tomorrow, hence why it's just me. Got it, Brooke. Thanks. Yeah, go check that other folder that we never check. Chris Wheeler says, come on, guys. Darlene needs a raise.
Yes, I'm saving my money.
Yeah, she's saving her money, she says. Yeah, I'm giving her half. Whatever I've got, she gets half. Tony Montana, Thailand. Is that Malcolm Hawken, the guy that lives in my building? Yes, it is. Mal that you met last night, Tony. Matt G. Well, actually, you live in his building, Tony, because you just moved in. He's been there a long time. Matt G says, fight back, Coop. Let's get their names, please. I wish I could put the names out. I wish I could. I've been bashed by several YouTubers out here in Thailand and said, hey, what you're doing, you're ruining our business. I'm like, how am I ruining your business, guys? You know, because I'm the condo king of Pattaya and Jomtien and all the neighboring areas. You shouldn't be filming videos on condos. Why not? Why not? I'm not getting any kickbacks. I'm not doing it to steal money from my subscribers. I'm doing it to help people retire here. My channel has nothing to do with your channel. You know, why are you bashing me? And, you know, it pissed me off, Matt. And that's why I did today's live stream, because I've been getting accused that, you know, hey, you know, you're doing it for money. You must be doing it for money. Show me. I've shown you my statements. And to those other YouTubers out there, I dare you to do yours. You won't. I guarantee you won't, because you're afraid to show that you've actually been earning money here in Thailand and you've been ripping off your subscribers. So I put out the truth on my channel. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't do any BS. Those that met me last night, they know. Those that have been out here for a long time and know me, they know I don't do BS. I got no time for BS. If there's something good, I will promote it. If there's something bad, I'm going to tell you. I don't give a damn. That's what this channel is about. I don't give a damn. I'm going to tell you all straight. New Wave says, I'm with you, Cooper. Thank you, New Wave. Really appreciate it. And Malcolm says, yes, Tony, it's me, with a couple beers there. St. Moritz, F the haters, and it's good to see you've got yourself covered, Cooper. I do. I dot all the I's and I cross all the T's. And when I tell you guys something on the channel, I'm telling you the gospel, folks. I'm not making shit up. I'm telling you straight from the, you know, the research and the hard effort and all the time I put into it, you know, especially all this damn complaining about this tax law that's coming in, that came in January 1st. It wasn't a tax new law. Yeah, is they had a rule that they just canceled. This is not a new tax law, folks, and they're not going after the pensioners. So don't believe all the hype you hear on other YouTube channels, people doing it for clickbait. I don't do clickbait. I got no time for it, folks. I'm retired military. You know, I got no time for any BS. And all my fellow soldiers out there know exactly what I'm talking about. Greg Smith says, good evening, everyone. I'm with you, Coop, and thank you, Greg, for your support. Really, really appreciate it. St. Moritz, so just making YouTube videos and only earning AdSense is okay. Yes, it is okay, because I'm doing it as a hobby. Providing you're paying taxes. Now, this is the important thing, St. Moritz. You have to pay taxes. All right. Thailand wants to see that you're paying taxes. I'm paying taxes. You saw the US tax going across every single page here that I showed you. Of U.S. tax withheld, U.S. tax withheld, U.S. tax withheld. And I'm being 100% honest out there. And I've even said, if Thailand thinks that I'm making money out of YouTube, they're welcome to take every cent I've ever earned. I got no problem with it. I will not cry. I will not complain. I will give it to them gladly. No problem. Because this is a community channel helping people to retire in Thailand. It's like a charity, a nonprofit charity. For all the money that I've spent out, which I've got all the receipts for, it's triple what I've had coming in. So if they want to tax me on what I've had coming in versus what I've had come out, let them. I don't care. They can take every single penny. I can show that I've spent triple on that, going around gas money, hotel money, travel money, all this other stuff to make these videos for y'all. And I can show it 100% that I've spent 3 times more than I've had coming in. So show me an earning, because it's all going out of my Thai bot account. Tom Flad says, doing a good job, Cooper. And thank you, Tom. Really appreciate it. Hard Tulip, chime in? Question mark. Yeah, chime in. Give you 2 cents. I want to hear it. I really do. Patricia Ortiz says, the reason I am a subscriber is because you seem like an honest person. Those YouTubers charging consultation fees are ripoffs, plain and simple. And I agree. I agree. You shouldn't be doing that, folks. Because if you got a YouTube channel here and your channel is geared to those that want to come here and retire, why are you going to steal from retirees, from pensioners? To me, that's the biggest crime in the world, folks, and something I will never, ever, ever do. That's just me and who I am. Tony Montana says, Malcolm, it was great to meet you last night. Hope to catch up with you soon. Go down to the pool. You'll probably see them. Hard Tulip says, great videos 5 days per week. And thank you, Hard Tulip. St. Moritz at Patricia Ortiz. Same with me. What did Patricia Ortiz say? The reason I'm a subscriber. Okay. Yeah, got you there. Thank you both. Tommy Lee says, great job, Cooper. You're blessed with a great wife and happiness. And that's it. That's where I'm blessed, folks. I'm blessed because I have my retirement. I have my health for what it is today. And I have a large group of friends. Every one of our subscribers that's come out here has become our friend. Fantastic. 220 friends I've got out in Thailand. If y'all want to know the number, there you go. 220 people have retired here in the area. And I consider each and every one of them a very good friend. And hopefully you all too when you get out here. Martin says, good evening, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke. Good evening, Martin. Thank you for coming on and joining us. Ando, it's a shame, Coops, you even need to divulge this information. Well, here's the thing, Ando. I thought long and hard about this. And I thought before anybody goes after me to report me to immigration that I'm working in Thailand or legally or anything else, and, you know, I'm doing all this stuff for money that you're not supposed to do, I thought I'd get the jump on them. And that's why I'm disclosing all this, Ando, because those haters out there, believe me, one day they're going to come after me. And I can say to immigration, I could say to the tax government out here, watch this video, 100% disclosure. I don't do nothing illegal. I'm 100% a legal person here in Thailand. I don't break any laws. That's why I did it. Don Dolanek says, my first live stream. I appreciate all you do for us, and may God richly bless you. And thank you to your wife and her hard work. Darlene does so much for you and the channel. And you're right, Don. I couldn't have done it without Darlene. I'm shit at editing. I'll be honest with you. I suck at it. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without her. And she's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. My heart's off to you, babe. Thank you so much. And she can't hear a word I'm saying because she's got her headphones on and she's editing today's video right behind me, right at the other side of the screen. Dennis L says, I'm not surprised. The hate has been brewing for a while. We all know who they are, and we do. Most of us out there who's been following my channel for a while knows exactly who the heck I'm talking about. Good coffee. Andy Burton says, sending you both blessings, Cooper. Keep up the great work. Forget the negative people and haters. And it's easily said than done, Andy, to forget the negative people and the haters out there, because they can screw up your life. They can get you deported out the country if you're breaking the law, if you're doing something illegal here in Thailand. So I don't want to forget them. I want to preempt them. Yeah, I want to jump the gun. I want to be the first one across that finish line and say, prove it. Here you go. I've done it live on air. No hidden camera trickery, because I know Darlene's a fantastic editor. No, you're watching this live as I'm showing it to you. Nothing hidden, 100% transparency. And to the haters, go F yourself. I've said my piece. Ando, a certain Australian comes to mind. Sanjay Popat says, haters will hate no matter what. Ignore them and keep on. Yeah, I know they're going to hate. And at the end of the day, I don't care if they hate me. But when they try and screw up my life and try and report me to immigration, then I got a problem. That's a big problem for me because, serving in the military, 9 years in a war zone, come out with an honorable discharge, top secret clearance I got with the Army. I've had a complete 4 security checks, folks, for retirement visa in the Philippines, police checking for the state of California, police check for England, police check for Kuwait, and then on top of it, an Interpol background check. And I'm going to tell you all a funny story. Back in November, I had a meet and greet. At the meet and greet, I had a gentleman just retired like a couple months ago come over to Thailand, wanted to check it out. And he came up to me and he says, hi, Cooper, my name's so-and-so. I don't put people's names out on the channel, folks. I respect their anonymity. And he says, my name's so-and-so. And he says, Cooper, he says, yours is the only YouTube channel that I've subscribed to in Thailand. I was blown away. I was like, wow, thank you. And then I said to him, may I ask why you chose me of all people to subscribe to? He said, yeah. He says, I did a background check on you and everything you said comes true. I said, what? You did a background check on me? He says, yeah, I'm a retired CIA. I said, are you allowed just to do a background check on somebody? He says, yes, I'm CIA. I can do a background check on anybody I want. And he says, everything you said was true. I pulled up your military history. You retired, defense contractor. I pulled up everything. And he says, everything that you said was true. And that's why I subscribed to your channel. I was a little bit miffed, a little bit upset that he did that. But you know what? Positive that, he chose to subscribe to my channel and that, he was able to say to me and everybody else that was there. We had, I think, 70 people turn up for that meet and greet in November. And he told them all, hey, I checked Cooper out. He's legit. So thank you for the endorsement. You know who you are. I'm not going to put your name out on the channel. Ragjohn Rock says they're jealous that you're doing a better job than them, Coop. Maybe that I'm doing, it could be a number of reasons they're jealous, Rag. I have no idea. But when you attack me and you attack my wife and then you attack my channel and then you get somebody to report me to immigration, that's where I got to draw the line, folks. You then cross the line that, that you shouldn't really do. Let people be, let people do their own things, stop interfering in my life. And that's why I've had to do this, to be 100% transparent on the channel and let everybody see. So that way, if I get a knock on my door next week from immigration, I can say, watch my video. I put it all out there for everybody to see, and they still came to you. You need to go arrest them because they're the ones that are making false accusations. So there you go to the haters. 129 people on the live stream. Please hit the thumbs up. Really, really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you a penny. Just helps it YouTube promote it so other people can watch it out there that are same as you, want to retire and make something out of their life. Dennis L says, no lies detected. You spoke to me for at least 20 minutes and answered all my questions, and I appreciate you for that. Keep up the great work. My wife and I love watching. Thank you, Dennis. There you go. Testimony for a subscriber right there. I spoke to Dennis on the phone for over 20 minutes. Actually, I think it was closer to 40 minutes, Dennis. But I thoroughly enjoyed talking to you. And again, I didn't ask you for a single penny. And he's saying it right there. That what I'm telling y'all is the truth. I'm one of the real deals out here in Thailand. Tony Montana says, question, does Darlene go to church over here? And if so, where does she go? No, Darlene's got her own prayer room here in our condo and an altar, and she does her prayers there. We have been to church here a couple of times, but with everything going on the channel, we haven't had the chance to do so. But Tony, I'm going to introduce you to a great subscriber of mine. His name's Washington. He goes to a very good Baptist church here. And if you're interested, send me a message and I'll forward it to Wash because he loves to get as many people that want to go, and it's in English. So great place there. And Chris Wheeler has just become a channel member. Thank you, Chris Wheeler. You now get the badge next to your name. He's paying $2 a month to be a channel member. It helps pay for the gas for the channel. So thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Tommy Lee says, hey, Cooper, some YouTubers started by looking for sympathy, then asked for donations and purchased manuals. Then they go buy a truck, a scooter, SMH. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We all know who I'm talking about, and so does he. So now you come after me, be careful. Toby Price, are you related to DB Cooper? Okay, I had this in a comment in a video a couple of days ago. Somebody put DB Cooper question mark. Okay, it's funny. I am 54 years old. Okay, if I was DB Cooper, I would be in my high 80s, low 90s right now. No, I'm not related to DB Cooper. I wish he was, because I would have took all that money and invested it into Bitcoin that he got when he jumped from the airplane. Chris Wheeler, as also a channel member, says, Darlene just got a raise. Love you guys. And love you too, Chris. Tony Montana says, hit the like button, please, and make Darlene smile. You got that line from Brooke, but yes, please. 129 people on here. Please hit the thumbs up. Help support my lovely wife, Darlene. Alda Cece, you're a good guy, Coop, and immigration should be appreciative of you getting Farang over on your dime. And that's what's going to come back. Okay. I've already reached out to him, to immigration, that is, and I've told him, I'm going to do everything transparent. You want to see anything? I'm more than happy to give it to you. I am not working here. This is strictly a hobby. This is a community group that I'm building of people that want to come here to retire, and I'm here to help, and I don't charge a penny. I do everything on my own dime. And this person that's made a complaint about me, if you wish to go forward with that, I'm more than happy to provide you all my statements and everything else. And they said, Cooper, you got nothing to worry about. So to that person that made the complaint about me, I got you. Todd Pownall says, thanks for everything you and your team do for all of us. Keep up the great work. And thank you, Todd. Really appreciate, brother. Phil T says, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke, I know you're good people. Help me when I needed it. You have my respect and my friends. And thank you for that, Phil. I'm glad we could be of service and help you out. He came with us to the church that you were just asking about there, Montana, and fantastic guy. Can't wait for him to come back out here. So thank you for that, Phil. Really appreciate it. Hang on, let me just wet the whistle, folks. I don't have anybody to back me up and talk when I'm thirsty. Rodney says, good morning, Coop and Darlene. Good morning, Rodney. Thank you for coming on here. I see you changed your display picture there. Rodney Pattison says, sure, Here's a shorter version. I like fair dinkum people. That's Australian for good people. You know, the ones who tell you your shirt's inside out before the big meeting. Keep it real. Hashtag keep it real. Thank you for that, Rodney. And that's who I try and be. I just try and be who I am. I had a subscriber come up to me last night in the meet and greet, and he says, I think his wife, his girlfriend, spoke to Darlene first and said, "Hey, my partner really wants to meet your husband." And she said, "Sure, no problem." Brought him over to me, and the first thing he said to me is, "I feel like I'm meeting a movie star." I said, "Whoa, whoa, stop right there." I said, "I'm not a movie star. I know you see me on your TV or whatever." I said, "But I'm extremely down to earth. What you see is what you get. I don't pretend to be something I'm not in my videos and my live streams. When you meet me in person, I'm exactly as the way I am now. And I don't think I'm bigger than anybody out there. I'm not better than anybody out there. I'm equal to each and every one of you that watch our channel." And thank you so much for that, Rodney. Toby Price says, these guys doing Thai consultations are ripping people off. It's all free online. And you're right, Toby. Anybody out there can go on Google and search this all for themselves. I don't mind when people email me and they say, "Cooper, I really need your advice. I respect your opinion. Would you mind if we can talk?" And I'd really appreciate it. Here's my number. Give me a call, add me on WhatsApp, whatever. And I do. And these things that I do, I don't consider them consultations, Toby. I consider them, reaching out and offering my hand in friendship. And I always say to them, I'm doing this. My first words to them, I'm doing this. I'm not going to ask you for a single penny. If you want to buy me a coffee as a tip at the end of this, because you want to show your appreciation, what's a coffee? $5. On the link, buy me a coffee. It's entirely up to you, but I don't expect nothing. I'm not going to ask you for anything. And people do, they buy us coffee because I spend an hour with them on the phone. But tips are allowed in Thailand, earnings are not. Okay. So going out and saying, hey, I'll help you buy a car, but by the way, you got to pay me $200 for my time taking you around, and then getting a commission from the car company. That's wrong. That's wrong, folks. And shouldn't be doing that. And then if you want to talk to me on the phone, I'm going to charge you several $100s because I'm famous. I'm a YouTuber. I don't do that. I don't ask for a single thing. I say only if they want to. And the reason we set that up is people are like, "Cooper, we want to show our appreciation. We want to show our thanks." So that's the only reason we set up the Buy Me a Coffee, because so many people requested it. And I've told them all they got to do is, if they want to buy one coffee, fine. But you don't have to buy me 500 coffees or anything like that. I'm just like you. I'm a normal person. I do this because I enjoy doing it. It's a hobby for me. I want to help people. That's what I'm about. Moving on along. Rodney Patterson's. Okay, he's typed that 3 times there, Rodney. Dennis L says, "My wife and I miss you," and Darlene banter and her reaction to a really nice condo, especially when you did the Grand Florida. Thank you for that, Dennis. And maybe we'll go back to doing that. I don't know where we're going to go in regards to that. I have had feedback. People have said that they like Sean in the videos. Some people say they miss the way I used to do it. So I'm sort of in 2 minds of what I want to do there. Whether, to keep going with Sean or, maybe go our own way and do it the old style, the way that a lot of people say they miss. We'll see there. Maybe you guys let us know in the live stream which one you prefer. St. Moritz says, "I always wondered who did your editing. It's top notch. How did Darlene learn, and what editing program does she use?" She did it all self-taught, St. Moritz. Everything she did it self-taught. She watched YouTube videos on how to do it. She read stuff on how to do it. Trial and error. We made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. I can be honest about that. But she learned to do it all by herself. And we now buy a program. We bought a program that we have an annual subscription for. I'm not going to put the name out because then these haters out there are going to try and copy us, and I'm just sick and tired of it all. So if you send me an email, St. Moritz, I'm more than happy to answer that question if you're into that sort of thing, but I'm not going to put it out on a live stream. Rodney Patterson, I like fair dinkum people. What a good, honest video. And thank you, Rodney. New Wave, absolutely. This channel provides free info that other YouTubers may be charging for. In fact, some of the other YouTubers do clickbait and provide half-truths. They do. They do. A lot of them do out there. Now, I'm not bashing every YouTuber out there. That wouldn't be fair on them. You do have good YouTube channels out there. I've seen them. I've subscribed to them myself. But those that out there that try and take advantage of their subscribers, that's where I think is immoral, and it's also illegal here in Thailand. It's considered work. Once you're doing that, you're then, you're in breach of your retirement visa. You can be deported, folks. So those that are doing it out there, and there's not only one, there's a few that are doing it out there, and then there's ones that are doing it honest, like I am. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Immigration said they're going to start looking into this. So I've had my piece with them. I defended myself. They're happy. But I had to put this out on a live stream because to shut up this person. They wouldn't tell me the person's name. It's a shame. I kept asking. They said they can't do it. It's confidential. But I've proven my case. I've shown them that I'm 100% legit, shown them how much goes out on my bank account, shown them the receipts for everything that I've done. And they said, "You're doing this for a loss." I said, "I know I am." I said, because I don't want to be here on a retirement visa and working illegally. For a loss, there's no earnings. Where's the earnings? You're spending twice as much as what you got coming in. There's no earnings. Okay, you're good to go, Mr. Cooper. Thank you very much. Resident GG says, Thailand has tax treaty with US. I think you can use tax that you pay Thai government to deduct your US tax. And you're right, GG. And that's what I said, that if they want to take it from me, then I will contact YouTube and say, hey, I'm being taxed twice. I'll show the receipts that, hey, Thailand's charged me 35%, whatever. I need you to reimburse my American taxes. And that's how I'll have to do it. Then YouTube will stop paying my taxes in the US and start paying them here in Thailand. I got no problem with that. If that's what the Thai government wants, they can take 35% from me. I'm more than happy to give it to them. And I can show that I'm at a loss running this channel so they can see it for themselves. Ford Dog says, good evening, long-time watcher, first-time commenting. Thank you, Ford Dog. Really appreciate it. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, and I see a lot trying to copy you. Yes, I have seen that too, brother. But you're honest, and forthrightness shines through. Kudos to you, and thank you. And thank you to that Ford Dog for being a long-time subscriber and first time coming on and chatting. I really appreciate that. And I've seen YouTubers copy me because I sort of do things differently than a lot of people. And then I'll get feedback, say, hey, Cooper, I just watched so-and-so's video. He just did exactly what you're doing, so I do see that happening. So, and I get a lot of feedback in that. Burns says, that's why I like you. You keep it easy. Forget all the jealous haters. Keep on going. Regards from China. And thank you, Burn. Really, really appreciate that. Rodney Patterson, not all Aussies are the same. Just saying, some of us Aussies are good people. And I'm not saying a single thing bad about Aussies. Not one. Okay, I'm talking several YouTubers doing this. I'm not pointing the finger at any one YouTuber. I'm saying several. Okay, and when I say several, I'm talking more than 5 that I personally know of that are doing this. So I'm not pinpointing anybody, and a lot of my friends are Australian, and several that are on here right now, including Malcolm. So he can testify to me. I am not racist. I don't discriminate against any nationality. I judge people on who they are, not where they're from. Tony Montana, have you been reported to immigration? Yes, sir, I was. Africa Islam, dude, you got haters. Good for you. Join the club, win-win. So you probably got haters too there, Africa. Chris Ty, this sounds like a total shitstorm is about to transpire. No, I don't think so. I've covered my bases and I've proven it to immigration. They're satisfied that what this is just a hobby. So they're satisfied. I'm satisfied, and everything can now move on. Malcolm Hawkins, Toby, I reckon Coops is related to the guy on front cover of the old mag magazines. Oh man, you're never gonna let that down. I met Chris E that you see on the channel, and I said to him, "You remind me of Madonna's ex-husband," and we just had a big laugh about it. Really, really nice guy, Chris. And I really enjoyed it meeting him last night. So he reminded me of him. Robert R says a $20 super thanks, says, Coop, you are great. I do hope you can find a way to take some of the money out. You really deserve it. Once I get the all clear, I'm not going to touch it. It's there until the end of the tax year, which is December this year. I'm not going to touch a single penny because I don't want the immigration to come at me and throw a big bill for something that I haven't done. I've got it there. They want it, they can have it. They can have it. The Thai taxman, I got no problem. I've already paid tax on it. If they want to double tax me, triple tax me, or show that I've made an income, when I can show my Thai bank account, more's going out than what's coming in, and I've got all the receipts for everything, I don't think I'm going to have any problem whatsoever. Michael Halsey says, Coop, Darlene Brooke, do a superb job. Thank you, Michael. The 15-minute vid we watch takes hours to arrange, film, edit, upload, and moderate, not to mention travel costs, etc. US dollars, $3,800 an hour, rate of one brass tack. Love ya. 3,800 is what I earn in a year, 1 year. And I've spent over 10,000 on this channel. So, and I've got the receipts to prove it. Sarlina A says, hi, Cooper. Always loved your channel. And yes, you are the real deal. I have not had the pleasure to meet you and Darlene yet, but after my 6 months of work in Beijing, I hope I will. Lunch is on me. God bless you, Sarlina. Be an absolute pleasure to meet you. And long time no see.
129 viewers. Please hit the like.
Darlene says 129 viewers. Please hit the like if you're on the live stream right now. Really appreciate it. Dennis L. Some people just love to hate watch. The fact that people are hating, you must be doing something right. And thank you for that, Dennis. I believe that statement to be very true. Robert R. says, I like Sean. I think it is a good idea of having someone you recommend. When some vendor disappoints you, drop them. And I have. I am too quick to drop anybody that, disappoints my subscribers. Because to me, my reputation's everything, Robert. I stand by my word, I live by my word, and I will die by my word. Live by the sword, die by the sword sort of mantra there. And to me, if I get bad feedback about somebody I'm recommending on the channel, they're not doing what they promised me they would do, and take care of my subscribers, I'll drop them like a hot knife, and I won't apologize about doing it, because at the end of the day, y'all are my family, you're my friends. And if they don't look after you, then they don't deserve to be on my channel. That's simple. I have no problems about doing it, and I've already done it twice. Hard Tulip says, Cooper, how many countries have you been to? What were your favorite and least favorite? How many countries? It'd probably be easier to tell you how many I've not been to. I was a truck driver in between my military and defense contracting days. So I've traveled all across the U.S., all across Europe. I even went down to Africa a couple of times in my truck. So yeah, that was a fun one there. For a company called Lacoste t-shirts, the one with the alligator symbol. Well, they're made in Africa, and I would go down and pick them up from the factory, and I'd bring them back to Europe. So yeah, I did that for quite some time as well. So I've been to a lot of countries. Which one is my favorite? Thailand. That's why I'm here. That's a no-brainer. Thailand is my favorite. No country in the world do I miss. I don't miss America. I don't miss Europe. I love Thailand. Thailand is my home, and I'm happy with that. I don't want to go anywhere else. This is it for me. Yeah, we're going to do some traveling on a cruise ship because Darlene really wants to see Aurora Borealis. I'd like to see it too, the Northern Lights, before I pass away. See some icebergs, maybe the one that sank Titanic. Who knows? Just joking there, folks. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some cruise ships probably twice a year. I love traveling. And how do I pay for it? Easily. The profits I make from Bitcoin. Profits I make from Bitcoin is what I use to spend on vacations. St. Moritz, Sean is a good guy and cool for the properties for sale, but for the rentals, I prefer you doing the presentation. Plus. Okay, thank you for the feedback there, St. Moritz. Hard Tulip, Cooper. Is Cooper your first name or surname? It's my last name. Only when my mom calls me by my first name, and I actually had to tell a couple people off at the live stream. Sorry, at the meet and greet last night because they called me by my first name. I said, please don't do that. Only my mom calls me by my first name. Homesteader says, how do I go about the background check for the retirement visa? Who do I have to do this in the state I live in? It's is it a notarized document immigration needs? Okay, Homesteader, if you're applying for your retirement visa in the United States, yes, you do have to have a background check, and you have to get with the embassy. They have a couple of people that they go through that is approved by the consulate or Thai embassy in your area, and they'll give you the list there. If you come to Thailand and get a retirement visa, there's zero background check. Okay, so you don't have to have a police check. You don't have to have medical insurance. You don't have to show, 6 months of bank statements. None of that here in Thailand. If you do it outside Thailand, you have all that red tape that you have to do. So there you go for that one. And Anti-Stress Kit says, good morning, Scoop Troop, and thank you for that Anti-Stress Kit. Wendy, hello. Hope everyone is well. Busy here. Missing your videos. Hopefully back to normal when we're in Thailand, the end of June. Wow, coming back the end of June. Great stuff. Can't wait to see you guys again. Fantastic people. Daniel Hall says, right on. Thank you for that, Daniel. Really appreciate it. Ernest Jones, Ernie J here, and good morning, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke from Oklahoma City. Go Thunder. Great information and very helpful. Thank you for that, Ernest. Really appreciate it. Chris Ty, has immigration come to interview you with regards to you being reported? No, I had to go see him. St. Moritz at Africa Islam. I knew Ice-T back in the day when he was just starting out at a club called Radio in LA and working for the Glove. Andy S. Have you been to Malaysia? Your thoughts? Is Thailand crypto friendly? Babe, did we go to Malaysia? Or no, it was Singapore we went to. I haven't been to Malaysia yet, but it is on the bucket list because you can drive there from Thailand to Malaysia. I think it's like a 15-hour drive. We looked on Google Maps, and it looks like it's about a 15-hour drive. So it's something that we're planning to do on the channel, as the channel's called Cooper's Thai Adventure, folks. So we need to do some more adventures. And Darlene brought it up today. Hey, babe, let's just do some traveling videos and show people around Thailand and what the places are like. And I said, great idea. Let's make it happen. So we're going to be doing some traveling for you guys shortly. Is it crypto friendly? Yes. They have an app here in Thailand. It's called BitCub. Okay, I've actually got it on my cell phone. I'm not going to show it to you because it's got my personal information on there. You can download that and you can trade in any crypto. I think there's over 500 different crypto that you can trade for here in Thailand. So yeah, I would say they're very crypto friendly. Michael Halsey says, Coop, I meant your $3,800 in 11 months equates to an hourly pay rate of one brass tack, i.e. nothing for a lot of effort. We appreciate you all. Yeah, it does. You figure that with the amount of comments we get, the amount of emails, I'm getting on average 200 emails a day now, and quite a lot there. The comments, we're getting anywhere from 20 comments to several hundred comments on our videos. I'm happy to answer all them too. And then all the phone calls that we do, all the editing that Darlene does, it's a full-time job, but I enjoy it. It's my hobby, folks. This is what I love to do. I love helping you all out. I love meeting you guys in person. It's the biggest highlight of my life out here as a retiree in Thailand is when I meet our subscribers and I shake their hands. And one of my favorite things to do when I meet our subscribers at these meet and greets is I love to hear about you. Okay. I know nothing about any of you on here that I haven't met in person, because all I see from you is the comments that you're asking me. You all know about me, but that's my opportunity to get to know you. And that's what I love about the meet and greets is getting to know you. My first question is, how are you? How you doing? When did you get to Thailand? How long you been here? You know, where you're from, um, that sort of thing, breaking the ice, getting to know people and former friendships. That's the best thing about this channel. That's my blessing right there, folks, is when you all, meet me for the first time. Um, I love it. I love it. The shy people that came to the meet and greet last night, I didn't let them be shy. I grabbed them and said, come on, let me introduce you to everybody here. And I'd say, by the way, you guys all met Todd here, and everybody shakes their hand. Hey, Todd, where are you from? And the next thing you know, they've made friends. And people were there swapping numbers and, all that thing. Said, hey, I spoke to you on the Facebook group and fantastic. And now I'm speaking to you in person. You're the one that helped me with that condo. Fantastic. That's where I get my joy out of all this, is when that happens and I see people coming together, people making friends. I had a subscriber told me last night at the meet and greet, hey Cooper, I didn't make any friends for the first 2 weeks here, because I wanted to do it as a test. And I said, what do you mean test? He says, well, without having friends for the first 2 weeks, I wanted to know if I could survive out here at the worst of Thailand, just on my own with nobody to talk to, and how it would feel. And I said, well, what'd you find out? He says, I love it. He says, I can do it all by myself, but it's so much better coming here and meeting your subscribers and making new friends. He said, so I've been through the worst and now I'm looking forward to the best. And he says, I love it. So great there. And thank you for that, brother. Andy S says, cool, because USA is becoming very anti-crypto. I don't know, Andy. Didn't they just pass that law this week in the Senate, to be a little bit more friendly towards crypto and allowing the banks to give you loans on your crypto? So I think that's something that just passed in the last day or two. I was hearing on the news. Correct me if I'm wrong. I only heard bits and pieces about it. Lost Boys says, thanks for all the work you do. More adventure. I can't wait. And thank you, Lost Boy. Really appreciate it. And Mr. Schneider says, I told Coop that Bitcoin was on sale at 25,000. It's still on sale, and its current price of 67K with a spaceship going to the moon. Yep, let's hope it goes straight to the moon. It'd be nice to be a millionaire in another currency other than Thai baht. Robert Mac Media says, Cooper, I sub to your channel early one. Appreciate you and the information. And thank you for that, Robert Mac Media. I actually met one of our subscribers last night, and he was one of the first 10 to subscribe to our channel. So thank you for that. You know who you are, and God bless you. And I really appreciate it. And he stuck through for all the 11 months that we've been going on the channel. So thank you for that. Africa Islam says, you actually have a first name, sir. I hope it's not Mr. Cooper. No, it's hanging with Mr. C. There you go, Africa. And Robert MacMedia says, on. Okay, I got you, brother. Andy S. Yes, Bison said he would veto it. Really? Wow, that's going to upset a lot of people there, Andy. A lot of people, because if I remember right, the bill that they passed, quite a few Democrats sided with the Republicans on that. I think it was like a dozen Democrats. So if he's going to veto it, wow. I think he's just killed his presidential career there, because there's 2 million people in the US that are in the cryptos, and a lot of hedge funds managers, a lot of savings people, universities now. It's growing. It's growing in popularity. So I think he's just shot himself in the foot if he's vetoed it. Probably one of the worst things he could do. New Wave, for car bike insurance, what company is better? I haven't found that out yet. And the reason I haven't found it out, New Wave, is because when I bought my truck and I bought my bike, the first year insurance is free. Okay. So I won't know that until August when my insurance is due on the pickup truck, and I'll be doing some research for them. So normally when you buy a bike or a motorbike, a bike or car out here, the dealer will throw you in a year's worth of insurance for it. And sorry, bike, yeah. Again, they threw in 2 years for the bike, 1 year for the truck. Tommy Lee, hey Brooke, why aren't you helping Batman? Because I told him I'm going to be doing this one on my own. W's Secret to Success says, now I see why you're not held the opening note, hello tubers. And the short chuckle in recent videos with all the BS going on in the background, YouTube street. Stay positive, bro. I'm positive about it. I just wanted to shut up the haters, shut them up once and for all, and they can't come back at me. Immigration already knows now, and they know I'm doing everything 100% legit. And they said, you got nothing to worry about. Any more complaints against you, we're just going to throw them out. So I've proven myself, and that's all that matters there. Tommy Lee, Mr. C from Happy Days. No, he was a nice guy. I like Mr. C, and he had a lot of respect for the Fonz. So yeah, he was Mr. Good. Mr. Cunningham was his full name there. Andy, yes, even Chuck Schumer voted for it. Yeah, I heard that he was in favor of it as well. I hope it's not true, Andy. You're in the States, so you probably know better than I do. I get the news here in Thailand sort of 6 hours after the fact, because that's when they post it on YouTube. So all the news channels I sort of get like 6 hours after it happened. But I do remember that CNN said there was a possibility Biden was going to, that he may veto it, but they didn't say, they thought it wasn't likely because the amount of Democratic support that went in with it. So he's shooting his own members in the foot. Wow, well done for a president. Robert Mack, I'm independent, folks. In case you're wondering, I'm not a Trump lover. I'm not a Biden lover. Okay, I'm independent. Robert Mack Media, I'll be back in Thailand December or January till April and hope to meet you. You will, Robert. I promise. Just come to one of the meet and greets and we'll have a great laugh like we do on all of our meet and greets. JB, good morning from Speedway. It's qualification this weekend. Oh, wow. Exciting. Hope you get a front row view there, JB. Tekken says, I missed the beginning, so just went back to watch. Sorry you have idiots doing this to you. Keep doing you. Those people are jealous. Yeah. I don't know if this was the YouTuber himself because they wouldn't tell me, or it was one of their subscribers or one of their friends. I don't know who did this, but, it pissed me off, and I went there prepared. I had all my paperwork. I said, show me. Here you go. Show me. Here's all my stuff. Show me that I've screwed up. Show me I've done something wrong. And they looked at it, and I showed the receipts for everything I've spent since I started the YouTube channel. I've kept that too for tax records. Of course, when we file our taxes in the US, what do? We keep all our receipts. We give them to our accountant, and we say, right now, try and get me a discount from this tax bill, please. So, yeah. Of course, I keep all my receipts. I've got them in a little shoebox. I took it all with me. Said, show me. And they looked at it and like, wow, you're losing money. Why are you doing YouTube? I said, because I'm here as a community group to help people that want to retire here. And I'm promoting Thailand because I love your country. And they said, thank you. We appreciate that. So very nice there. Andy S sends a $5 super thanks and says, appreciate you taking the time to read every chat. And that's what I do on the channel, Andy. I say thank you to everybody I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here to, give you the information that you guys are asking, or just have a general chat and a general joke here on the channel. That's why a lot of people like the live streams, because it's 100% audience participation. So, get my words out. But so thank you all for being on here with us today. And if you have any other questions not regarding to today's legal woes, feel free to ask me here in the live stream, as we're about to run out of questions and we're at an hour and a quarter. So I'll lend it early if you all want. So if you got any questions or comments or concerns, now's the time to voice them. Brian Barber says, good day, Mr. Voice. Where is the big boss, Darlene, today? She's the other side of this screen, Brian, and she's editing tomorrow's video for you. So I did a walk and talk on the beach, and that's tomorrow's video. I'll give you a little bit of spoiler alert there. And it was a very good subject, very close to my heart, and it was about a bunch of emails that I've been receiving lately. And I wanted to share, what's going on out there with you also. I hope you enjoy tomorrow's video and my walk and talk, and, how I react to the emails that I get, what people are asking me in general, and, some of the sad stories that I'm hearing out in the world today, from our subscribers that are reaching out to me. I got feedback coming. Okay, Darlene's just I heard hello, tubers. Maybe you heard it too. Hard Tulip says, have you ever had someone you didn't want at a meet and greet before because they were troublesome? Did they disperse when you asked them, or did you have to call security? I did have one person turn up at a meet and greet. I'm not going to go into what happened. No security was called. The gentleman left, and that was the end of it. I just think he was a troll. And he was a bit drunk and misbehaving himself. So he kindly left. No need for security. No need for the tough guys, to turn up and throw him out either. But yeah, I did have it once, but he was the only person. We've had meet and greets ever since we started the live stream. So I think we've done about 8 meet and greets now, and loved every single one. Market Focus says, hey, Coop, I have a Filipino friend coming to Pattaya for dental tourism. Is it difficult to make an appointment, or do they do walk-ins? All depends on how busy the dentist is on the day, is the best answer I can give you. We use the International Dental Clinic on, and they do require us to make an appointment. Darlene's just shouted over the laptop here. Yes, so we had to make an appointment. Yeah, but my wife's just also pointed out, you want to be on camera, honey? No, she's editing. But no, we went to Bangkok Hospital and they gave me a checkup then and there. So they could do that, go through Bangkok Hospital. They can go through one of the private dental clinics. But normally you can get an appointment very quick in the next day or two to get in and see the dentist, especially during low season. High season, a little bit more difficult. Tuick P says, you missed my comment. Really? Let me go back to it, P, and see if I can find your comment. I don't see a comment from Tuick P. I'm scrolling back 30 comments and I don't see it. Sorry, Tuick P. You might have forgot to hit the enter button. Sorry for that. Retype it and I'll be more than happy to read it out. Dennis L., you asked us to chime in on the condo videos. The missus is not letting them through. Sort of lost there, Dennis. Yeah, you can chime in on the condo videos, no problem. Anything that you see, if you like, you dislike, something that you're looking for, let us know. We're more than happy to listen to your comments, your concerns, and try and help you out the best we can. Brian Barber says, both enjoy your evening. And thank you for that, Brian. Really, really appreciate it, brother. And you enjoy yours too, sir. JB says, it is sad that the basement dwellers have such a negative influence. It's easy to toss rocks. Being creative is tough. Keep up the good work and salute. And thank you, JB, for that. Really appreciate it. And you're right. It's sad when people have to stoop to that level, and do what they did. Toby Price, are most of your subs from the US? On a percentage base, yes.
Majority.
I would say that
60%.
probably about 60% of our subscribers are from America, and the other 40% are all over the world. Tommy Lee at JB, not only be creative is difficult, but consistency is very important. And that's the hard part. Being consistency, going out, finding new stuff to show you every single day. That's the hardest part for me. Hard Tulip, have you been to Scotland, Holland, and China? I've been to 2 out of 3. I've been to Scotland for Hogmanay, which is the Scottish New Year. Absolutely loved it. Went up to a place called Aberdeen. Made quite a lot of friends, and they said, please come back next year, and I did. Been to Holland many a times. Absolutely love Holland. Beautiful country. People are fantastic, and the food is really delicious. So, yeah, but I've never been to China. But another thing is, not only can you drive to Malaysia from here, you can drive to Indonesia, you can drive to China, you can drive to Cambodia, you can drive to Laos, you can drive to Vietnam. So fantastic. Maybe something that I'll do in the near future is take a trip to China. I'd love to see the Great Wall of China there and experience real Chinese food made in China. I love Chinese food. Market Focus says, thanks, appreciate the info. And thank you, Marcus.
Me too.
And Darlene says, me too. She wants to see the Great Wall of China.
Chinese food.
Market, Toby Price, Hard Tulip, I have. Okay, nice to know. You've been to Holland, Scotland, and China. Hard Tulip says, have people gave you presents at a meet and greet before? Yes, they have. Many times, people have brought us Coffee Mate. I'm diabetic. I can't buy the sugar-free Coffee Mate here in Thailand. They don't sell it.
Money.
So people have come up and give, a Coffee Mate to me. Say, here you go, Cooper. That should be enough there to keep you going for the next month for your coffees. So yeah, they have given us little gifts like that, to say thank you. And, it's really nice. Subscribers will say to each other, I'm going back to the States for, a week or two to visit some family. Other subscribers will say, hey, while you're out there, can you do me a favor and grab me this, And they do. They look after each other, and that's a great thing, really, really great that people are doing that. Hard Tulip, nice Toby. Africa Islam says, Darlene, what's the best central condo you have near beach, mall, and restaurants and shops in Pattaya? Says Africa Islam.
The best central condo?
Yeah, your favorite central condo in Pattaya, near the beach and everything.
In Pattaya?
Uh-huh.
Nothing,
she says. There you go. Her favorite are the ones out here in Jomtien. I asked, she answered. Tommy Lee says, hey, Cooper, next time when you do a condo, can you mention if they have co-working space available? Thanks. I do, Tommy. I do a tour of the whole condominium complex. What I see is what I put on the video. I show the common space. I show if they have a rec room, a library, all that sort of stuff. And if they don't got it, that's all I can show you. Like the 4-bedroom I showed, it only had that common space there by the pool. There was no library or game room or anything like that there. So that's all I could show you. I can only show you what they have. And if they don't have it, then I'll just show you what they do on the video. Malcolm says, hey, Team Coops, been following you guys for a while, and you guys 100%, Mal and Kantea. Thank you for that, Mal. Really appreciate it. And you're a fantastic friend. I love you to bits, both you and your lovely partner. Hard Tulip says, Cooper, do you play chess? If so, how often? Yes, but I suck. Brooke plays chess, and he's a very good chess player, so you can play him. But I suck. I know all the moves to make, but I can't plan sort of 3-4 moves in my head ahead of what I'm going to do or what the other person's going to do. So, no, I'm not very good. I know how to play the game, but I'm not very good at it. I'll be honest with you. Dennis L says, my comment was skipped again. I'm not bashing. It's just my opinion.
You read it.
I read it out. Where were you, Dennis? I actually read out your last comment, brother.
Where? Wait.
And I'm gonna go back and look. You say you asked to just chime in on the condo videos. The missus is not letting them through. So that was your last comment, and I did read it out for you, Dennis. Why is it not pop? Pop up. There we go. Ingenious Crow, new one there. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for what you do, Coop. Question: is there a ferry service or quick transport from Hua Hin to Pattaya?
Yeah.
And there was, Ingenious. And COVID killed it. Okay, there was a ferry service that used to go from Hua Hin to Pattaya. It was only for foot passengers, no vehicles, no motorbikes, just foot passenger ferry. And it's a shame COVID killed it. And I've been looking online to see if they're going to start it up again, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen anytime soon. So a shame there, because it'd be nice to, just jump on the ferry and go over for the day and then come back, in the late afternoon, early evening. I do hope they start it back up. Hard Tulip. Yes, Aberdeen, the Granite City. Never been, maybe one day. In Scotland, I have just been to Glasgow and Edinburgh. Okay. Fox Mulder. Hey, here we go, X-Files. Just saying hi from Sydney, Australia. And thank you, Fox, for coming on and joining us. Rich says, you and others that have watched with the reviews of the condominiums have been very good. My wife and I bought a condominium very close to Jomtien Beach. We plan on living there part of the year. Great, Rich. I have a lot of people out here that are semi-retired. They want to spend 6 months in Thailand and then 6 months back in the West. And they're loving it because, they're really close to retirement, only just a couple years away, and they can afford, to work part-time at home and then come over here and live here for 6 months a year. So yeah, absolutely great. You're living the life, buddy. And I wish you a quick retirement, and so you can come out here and join us soon. It'd be a pleasure to meet you, like all of our subscribers out here. Toby Price says, I'm from the Highlands of Scotland. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful place. I was in the lowlands. I was never able to get up to the highlands, Toby. I wish I could have, but I did like the lowlands. They call it the highlands and the lowlands in Thailand. But lived in Aberdeen for 17 years before coming to Land of Smiles. Wow. I bet you got some fantastic pictures. I remember the first time I went to Scotland, I just went over the border. Not on the A1 side, the other side over north of Liverpool. I can't remember the motorway. But yeah, I went over the border, and there was this town over the border, and I was hungry and I needed the toilet. So I pulled in and went into this town, and there was a stream at the back of the restaurant, and it was coming down from the mountains. And I had a glass of water there, and I had breakfast. It was early morning, and I said to the woman, I said, wow, this water is fantastic. It was really, really fresh taste of water. I said, where the heck did you get that? She said, right in the backyard. I said, excuse me? She said, yeah, come here, I'll show you. So she took me outside, and she showed me the stream coming down from the mountain. And she said, just cup your hands in there and drink it. And I did. Oh my God, it was fantastic. Ice cold. My hands were numb. But wow, really, really beautiful. And that was my first experience. And she said, welcome to the lowlands of Scotland. So that was my first experience there. The Music Sanctuary says, good morning, Coop and Darling. Greetings from Edmonton, Alberta. I'm late to the show, only 8 a.m. here and just brewing first coffee. Thank you for coming on and joining us. Music Sanctuary at 8 o'clock in the morning. Hard Tulip, Cooper, did you and Darlene watch that free movie comedy Filipino Dreamgirls from 91 done by the BBC?
Not yet. We just finished Dexter.
Nope, we just finished Dexter yesterday. So I think that one is on Darlene's list to watch. So we'll see about that. And Rich says, I'm retired, but I'm bored. 25 years cybersecurity, 40 years IT, and was thinking maybe I could get a business going there. What do you think is a market for that? I don't know, Rich. I really don't. I don't know anybody in that sort of business. Uh, again, nothing comes to mind as far as IT work out here, but I'm sure it's sought after. You know, Thailand needs all the professional people they can get. You know, maybe building websites, that sort of thing for people might be a way to go. You know, helping them secure their websites, all that. You know, you can do anywhere mobile around the world. Rich says, I see many people struggle with their phones and computers and thought for English speaking people, I could make sure their devices were secure, especially overseas. Yeah, you try it. Again, I don't know enough about it, Rich, but it could be a good opportunity for you here. Doesn't hurt to try. Never be afraid to try anything, folks. Dennis L., thanks for all you do. I appreciate it. And thank you, Dennis. Really appreciate it. And I know you like that big 4-bedroom. You said it's just you and your wife coming over. You'd love a condo that size. Toby Price says, does your wife like Thai or Filipino food better? I hear Filipino food is not the best. Honey, what do you prefer, Thai or Filipino food?
I eat anything.
Darlene says she'll eat anything. That's why I'm getting skinny. Sun says, to the newer subscribers, Cooper is the real deal. I've been a subscriber from his first MO, first month. I've emailed him recently about some future retirement questions, and he answered them within a day. Thank you for that, Sun, for being a longtime subscriber on the channel. And that's what I do. I'll put my email address out there right now because we don't have it in the banner. We had to put the disclaimer up on here so we don't get sued. Our email address is coopersthiadventure@gmail.com. Just like it is on the channel, coopersthiadventure@gmail.com. You're more than welcome to email us if you want to talk to us confidentially and you don't want your business being put out on the channel. We appreciate that. I appreciate everybody anonymity, you know, that they want to keep their business private, and that's why we do it on there. And I'm more than happy to answer your emails or even call you and talk to you free of charge, of course. Put that back out there. New Wave, Microsoft is opening a AI hub in Thailand. Wow, that is nice to know. So there you go, Rich. Microsoft is opening an AI hub in Thailand. I'm sure they could use somebody with your expertise. So go Microsoft, and welcome to Thailand, Rich. See you very soon. And I don't have any more comments. I'm scrolling down. Nope, that's it. That is the last comment from New Wave. Anything going on in the news here? Not really this week. This week's been sort of a quiet week in the Thai news. Not much really happening there. There was one good thing in the news that I'll bring up for you folks. There was a, I think it was from, where was he from, honey?
I forgot.
Expat, anyways. Not sure the country that he's from, but he overstayed in Thailand by over 2,000 days without a visa. And he got caught in Jomtien going into a shop. He said that he kept quiet because, you know, and he didn't have any friends because he didn't want to get caught. But 2,000 days overstay, and he came here as a tourist. So immigration has had a field day now, and they're saying they're going to go around checking people's visas that come here as a tourist. And when they don't exit out of the country via the land border or via the airport, they're gonna make it so it flags up on their computer, and then that way they can go around and check their hotel, their condominium, and see if they're still in Thailand and they're staying illegally. So yeah, wow, 2,000 days overstay. That's going to be probably a big fine and a deportation. Stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated on that one. Tony Montana says, thanks for everything you do for all of us. And a big thank you to Darlene for all the work she does behind the scenes. Thank you, Tony. Really appreciate it, brother. Last comment goes to Toby Price. Could you live well on your retirement money in the US compared to Thailand? No, I'd be struggling. I would, Toby. I'd be struggling to live in the US on the amount that I have on my disability. I'm on disability. So I'll put it out there. It's $2,000 a month. That's my disability. That's all I get. Yeah, I would struggle. I really would. The prices of apartments nowadays and condos in the U.S., houses. My sister's paying $1,800 a month for a 2-bedroom house in Arizona. And that was a damn good deal because they normally go for $2,500 to $3,000. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to survive on it. I think I'd struggle with me and Darlene there in the States. I really do. That's why I've said to a lot of people, you can survive here in Thailand for as little as $1,000 a month, folks. You can. I've got subscribers here doing it. And I'm going to bring them here on the channel so they can tell you exactly how they do it and how they're managing on that amount of money here in Thailand. So look out for that coming in the near future. Heart Tulip, would you like to go to North Korea, Cooper, for a guided tour of the capital, Mount Pektu, etc.? No. I have no desire to go to North Korea. They might keep me. So I might accidentally take a poster from a hotel and wind up in prison and come out a vegetable. No, thank you there. Edret says, hi, Cooper and Darlene. Great work as always. Loving Dusit Grand Part 2. Thanks for the recommendation. Keep up the great work. Hope to meet. And you're very welcome, Dretz. And thank you for coming on to the live stream. Charlie Nelson says, just keep on doing your thing, Coop. The haters can go to hell and stay there. Love your channel. And thank you, Charlie. Really appreciate it. Sun says, just saw a condo video on Reflections yesterday. Beautiful layout, but the YouTuber that did it wasn't very thorough. Will you consider a review in the future? We already did a review of Reflections, Sun. And it was one for sale, but we showed all the facilities and everything there in the video, and I think we did a fantastic job. And rentals do come up there quite often in the low season. But yeah, go back in our channel, and we did search it. You'll find it there. Reflections was the title of the YouTube video. Alfa Romeo, Coop, any updates on Utah Airport regarding more international flights? No, they're saying that they're going to build a second runway there, Romeo. And I think they're in the process of doing it. I'm going to be doing a bike ride coming up soon, as Dennis has asked me, Coop, I miss you doing the bike rides. Please, can you do some more bike riding videos? And I want to take a trip down on the bike down to Utah Airport and show you exactly what flights are going out there now, because I heard they've done some updates, but I don't know exactly what. So I'm just going to go in there and I'll film the board and show you, okay, this is where all the flights go. And I'll ask the information center when the new the runway is going to be open and what flights they plan on having coming in there. Hopefully they can give me some great information, and I'm going to put it into a video there for everybody to see, because I've been getting a lot of requests for that one. Rich says, how are the mosquitoes there during rainy seasons? I wonder if I should get a vaccine. Thanks for answering my many comments. You're very welcome, Rich. Mosquitoes here, Rich, they're extremely, extremely tiny. The dengue fever, we don't have it in this area. They normally get it in the swamp areas or out in the rice paddies, that sort of thing, where you got stagnant water over, on that side of Thailand. Here, I haven't heard anybody or any of our subscribers get bit by a mosquito and all of a sudden they have dengue fever. So yes, you can get a vaccination here in Thailand. They do it here too for dengue, but it's got side effects. So make sure you do your due diligence and make that decision for yourself on whether you should have it or not. But they're so tiny, and when you get bit, you don't even know you get bit. It's not like the West where you get big lumps come up on your arm. You don't get that out here. You don't even get a little bump to tell you that you've been bit by a mosquito. You might be like, oh, did I get bit by a mosquito? You give it a little scratch. 5 minutes later, it's gone. The itchiness is completely gone because they're that tiny, that minuscule. And they're so small they can't fly. I don't think they can fly higher than four stories in a building. We're here on the 7th floor. Brooke's on the 6th floor. We leave our windows open and get the nice sea breeze come in. I haven't seen any mosquitoes come in, but when I lived on the ground floor in the 1 bedroom, yeah, we did get quite a lot of mosquitoes there. But what we did is we went to 7-Eleven, and you can buy these little coils. They're like incense, and you light it. You put it on the balcony. It's like an incense, and they hate the smell. They'll disappear instantly. They won't come anywhere near it. So a little free advice for you, and you can buy them in packs of 4 at 7-Eleven, real cheap. They're not expensive. Colin Drew says 2,000-day Kiwi, New Zealand.
That's the overstay.
Yeah, okay. So he was from New Zealand, the 2,000-day overstay. Thank you for that, Colin. Yeah, I heard about it in the news. It blew me away. Wow, 2,000 days. What's there? 365 days in a year, except for this year, 366 leap year. That's quite a few years here for overstaying.
Over 6 years.
Yeah. New Wave, I must have missed it. Is Sean still doing the rentals? Yeah, he is. Go ahead and contact him there. Hard Tulip, what's your favorite Thai restaurant, and what's the best Thai meal you've ever had? Jomtien Boathouse is the one me and my Darlene like. That's the one where Elvis plays every weekend. But we were there just today for lunch. I got too many favorites to mention. Hard Tulip. I like Pad Kaprao. I like Tom Yum Goong. I like Penang. The list is endless. I love all the Thai food. The spicier, the better. I got an ironclad stomach, and I can handle the spiciest of food with the best of Thai people out here. You name it. That sometime they have. They call it papaya salad up in the Northeast there. I can sit there and eat that no problem, and my mouth's not on fire. So yeah, I love Thai food. Toby Price, could you do rentals 10 to 15,000 in Jomtien? Yes, we can, and we will, and we've done many already. So go back and look in the channel. I've said that I want to wait until they've got them all lined up for me. I want to do a studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and knock out the whole thing. So that way I don't get lots of comments in the comment section. Hey, Cooper, it was a nice 1 bedroom, but what are the studios like? How much are they, and all that? And I have no idea. I'd rather just knock them all 3 out, and you guys can see for yourself. So that's what I'm looking to do in the future there. Hard Tulip, has your church done charity work for the Pattaya orphanage? The YouTuber Buzz and Pattaya did a Pattaya orphanage video a few years back to raise money for that. I have no idea.
I don't want to raise money for anything.
Yeah. Brian Barberich, just scrolled to beginning of Livestream because I joined late. Good stuff on you, Cooper. Those haters are low. I agree. Sarlina A, the Kiwi caught for overstay will be sent to IDC in Bangkok and, of course, deported. He will be banned for 10 years from entering Thailand, but will get away with a small fine set by a judge. Hopefully you're right, Sarlina. And, I feel sorry for the guy. I really do. She also says, so please don't overstay, guys. I hear the conditions at IDC are terrible. Thank you for that. I don't want to go there. Tony Montana says, that is about 5.5 years overstay. Yeah, that's a long time, Tony. He must have kept on the very down low to stay here that long. And Toby Price says, I overstayed 94 days once before the rules changed. Cost me 20,000 baht at immigration. My passport was in the UK. I hid in my village. 20,000 baht. What do you think you're going to get for 2,000 days? Wow. Hard Tulip. Cooper, my girlfriend wants to improve her English. Is a small English language school a good idea? Yes, it is. It's a very good idea. Also, folks, if you get Netflix in Thailand, you have the option of putting subtitles there in Thai. Sit down and watch a TV show with her, watch a movie, and while she's reading along in Thai, she's learning the English words. And that's a good way also to help and save money. That you can do that here in Thailand when you keep your Netflix subscription. When you come into Thai, you can choose the subtitles so that when the subtitles come on, they're in Thai for her. And it'll help her be a good way to learn the English language, in my opinion. Mark Schaefer, I knew Elvis was alive. He retired in Thailand. W Secret to Success says, DC, you need to do the ghost pepper chip challenge on this channel. Now, if you can eat that without sweating, you're the man. That's a challenge I might accept. I like spicy food. And the last comment goes to Derek C. Says, good morning from Canada. It was a pleasure meeting you and Brooke at the meetups. Thank you, Derek. It was a pleasure. It was all ours. Anyone who has met you will have no doubts about how you or how genuine your channel is. And thank you for that, Derek. You did meet us, and it was fantastic meeting you. And, that just goes to show people that I'm as down to earth as I say I am. I'm, as the British like to say, common as muck. I'm not anybody special. I'm just here, a friend to everybody. I don't have a chip on my shoulder. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. And I don't want to be better than any of you all. I want to be equal. I want to be your friend, and that's it. That's the whole channel in a nutshell. Friendship. That's my channel. That's all it's about. And I don't want to be anybody other than that. I don't want to be a leader. I'm not a leader. This is not a cult. Chris Wheeler says, Brooke, if you're watching, I forgot the name of the coffee, Nutter Butter, Slim Jims, and Bitcoin Bikini on the way in 2 weeks. A nice one, Chris. Tommy Lee, have a great night, everyone. Be safe and stay healthy. Thank you for that, Tommy. We're just about to sign off, and we're saying our goodbyes now, so get them in quickly while we're here. And Slim Jims, too much sodium. I love them, though. I'm addicted to them because they got zero sugar, and I can eat it as a diabetic. Toby Price, my daughter learned English from the TV. When she learned from me in Scottish, the teacher could not understand her. Yeah, there you go. TV's a good way to do it. And Hard Tulip says, do you think Pattaya is becoming a more friendly, family-oriented city? And I do, Toby. Hard Tulip. Sorry, my bad. I think Jomtien is a very, very family-orientated place. Lots of playgrounds here, lots of parks, lots of fun things to do for the kids. Pattaya is still party central. It's for the young bucks. You do get older people want to retire here, but then they like that sort of lifestyle. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hats off to them. If they're enjoying life, they're not hurting anybody, why not? Go have yourself a ball. You deserve it. You've worked hard all your life. So to me, the more family-oriented area would be here in Jomtien or the dark side. Dark side is fabulous for kids. Lots of stuff to do over there. Beautiful lake, beautiful jogging track, bike track, good place to go out with the kids. You can hire the bicycles out there. I'm going to be making a video of that too to show you all, because there's just so much you can do out there, and it's not as congested as Pattaya. You don't get many tourists out there, hardly any, in fact, and it's just full of retirees enjoying the good life. Hope that helps you there. Hard Tulip. Alfa Romeo says, thanks again, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke, for you provide to the subs. And thank you for that, Romeo. Black Ops, Night Cooper, and Darlene. Good night, Big Al. Tony Montana, Thailand. God bless you all and take care. Excuse me. Hard Tulip, have you been to Laos, Cambodia, and Myanmar? How are they? I've been to Laos, never been to Cambodia or Myanmar. I will definitely check them out in the future, though. Daniel Hall says, great show as always. Thank you, Cooper. Time for me to go play volleyball in the pool. There you go. Enjoy. Sarlina Ace says, stay safe, you all. And thanks, Cooper and Darlene. Thank you, Sarlina, and enjoy your time in China. Hard Tulip, do you enjoy the rainy season? I love it. It's the best time of the year, Hard Tulip, because it's not hot. It cools down the weather. It's fantastic. And also, it's not busy. So there's no lines or queues anywhere, and you can go in and get everything done. And it's just fantastic. I walked the beach on my walk and talk today. I maybe saw 20 people on the beach. High season, you got, several hundred to several thousand. So it's nice to have almost the whole beach to myself. It's my favorite time of the year is the rainy season. Hard Tulip, have you used the Flintstones free gum? Any good? Never used it. Oh, Flintstones free gym. Sorry, I thought you said gum. Thank you for the point out there, babe. Nope, never been there. Don't even know where it is. Babe, you heard of Flintstones Free Gym? No. Tommy Lee, please hit the likes. Yes, please. If you're watching on the live stream, hit the likes. Really appreciate it. Tony, Montana, Thailand says he's changed it to Thailand now. Everyone keeps forgetting to say hi to Jackie, Brooke's wife, Jackie. Hello from Cooper's Thai Adventure to you, Jackie. And that's it. We're at the end of today's live stream. Hope you like. If you're watching on the replay, please hit the thumbs up. We really appreciate it. We thank you for subscribing to our channel. Thank you for being great people and all your feedback, all your email. We love you all for it, and we couldn't have done it without you. So thank you for your support and, your kind words. It really means the world to me and Darlene, to see you guys smile and enjoying life out here. And last comment goes to, he just got in there. Rodney, good day, Coop and Darlene. Another great show. Have a great day. And that's it from Cooper and Darlene, who's editing your video for you guys tomorrow of our walk and talk on the Jomtien Beach. So until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all, and stay tuned.